Moivre theorem. Question number 1. 1 plus I sin pi by 8 plus cos pi by 8 over 1 minus I sin pi by 8 plus cos pi by 8 whole to the power of 8, and one value of this. 4 options are given: A 0, B 1, C 2 power 8, and D is minus 1. Let us see what is the right answer and right option for this question. Question number 1. 1 plus cos pi by 8 plus I sin pi by 8. Okay. Now denominator 1 plus cos pi by 8 minus I sin pi by 8 whole to the power of 8. 1 plus cos theta, yes, 2 cos square theta by 2, that is 2 cos square pi by 8 by 2, that is pi by 16, and sin 2 theta formula 2 sin theta cos theta, or sin theta value 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So, 2 sin theta by 2 pi by 8 by 2 pi by 16 cos pi by 8 by 2 pi by 16 whole by same again 1 plus cos theta 2 cos square pi by 8 by 2 pi by 16 and minus I into 2 sin pi by 16 cos pi by 16 whole to the power of 8. Now, let us simplify to find the right answer and right option. Now, you take a 2 cos pi by 16 common and cancel it. After cancellation, you get cos pi by 16 plus I sin pi by 16 by cos pi by 16 minus I sin pi by 16 whole to the power of 8. Now, this is in the form of cis theta, and this is also cis minus theta, cis A by cis B, cis of A minus B, that is cos pi by 16 minus of minus pi by 16, that is again pi by 8. Again pi by 8. So, you get cos pi by 8 plus I sin pi by 8 whole to the power of 8. Cis pi by 8 and plus I sin pi by 8, that is whole power 8. So, this is cos and this is I sin, 8 cancel. So, what you get? Cos pi plus I sin pi. So, cos pi is minus 1, I sin pi is 0. So, right answer is minus 1, right option is D. Answer is D, fourth option. And of course, we will write here formula. What is the formula? Cis theta by cis minus theta is cis 2 theta. This is the note formula we used here. Question number 2. The value of the expression sigma k is equal to 1 to 10 sin 2k pi by 11 minus I cos 2k pi by 11 is. 4 options are given: A 1, B minus 1, C minus I, and D is I. Let us see right answer, right option. Question number 2. Sigma k 1 to 10, right, sin 2k pi by 11, sin 2k pi by 11 minus I cos 2k pi by 11, right. Now, if you want to make into form of cis theta, we want cos plus I sin. So, let us take this minus I common. So, I am taking minus I common from the given expression. Sigma k 1 to 10. After taking minus I common, I can write first cos theta, that is cos 2k pi by 11. Now, sin 2k pi by 11. After taking minus I here, actually plus 1 is there. To get that, we need here plus I, because minus I into plus I will give you minus I square, that is plus 1. So, now it is became cis theta, right. So, this is cis 2k pi by 11, cis 2k pi by 11 and sigma 1 to 10 k value. So, this is nothing but sum of the 11th roots of unity. Sum of the 11th roots of unity. But here starting with 1, not with 0. So, first real root is missing here. So, what we do now? Remaining roots I am writing alpha, alpha square, so on up to alpha power 11. 1 is missing, but sum of the roots is 0 with 1. Without 1, that is minus 1. So, minus I, 0 and minus 1 will give you I. So, right answer is I and right option is D. Fourth option is right. So, here suppose I will write now note here x power n minus 1 is equal to 0, nth roots of unity. Here x to the power of n minus 1 quotient is not there. So, sum of the roots. What is the sum of the roots? Quotient of x to the power of n minus 1 which is not there by quotient of x power 1. So, sum of the roots for any nth roots of unity, sum of the roots is 0. So, here 1 is missing, adding 1, subtracting 1, 0 and minus 1, minus 1 into minus I is I. Question number 3, 1 plus I whole power 6 plus 1 minus I whole power 6 is equal to what? 4 options are given, A root 2, B 8, C minus root 2 and D is 0. Let us see right answer and right option for the question number 3. 1 plus I whole power 6 plus 1 minus I whole power 6, right. Now, let us convert into mod amplitude form. What is the modulus for this? X square plus y square, that is 1 square plus 1 square root 2. So, let us find theta. Tan theta y by x amplitude, that is 1 by 1. So, pi by 4. Theta is pi by 4. So, I am converting into modulus and amplitude form. Root 2 cis theta, that is 6 pi by 4 whole power 6 plus cis minus theta, that is minus pi by 4 whole power 6, right. Now, take root 2 power 6 common. If you take root 2 power 6 common, remaining is cis 6 pi by 4 plus cis minus pi by 4 into 6. So, this is 3 pi by 2. So, you get cis 3 pi by 2 plus cis minus 3 pi by 2, right. 2 3s are 2 2s are. Now, cos 3 pi by 2 plus I sin 3 pi by 2, cos 3 pi by 2 minus I sin 3 pi by 2. So, what you get here? Yes, 2 cos 3 pi by 2, because imaginary part is getting cancelled. Of course, cos 270 is 0. So, total is 8 into 2 into 0, 0. So, right answer is 0. Right option is fourth option, D. Fourth one is the right answer. Question number 4. The square root of minus 5 minus 12i is. 4 options are given. First option is plus or minus 3 plus 2i. Second one 2 plus 3i. Third one plus or minus 3 minus 2i. And fourth one D, plus or minus 2 minus 3i. Now, see right answer and right option. Question number 4. Square root of minus 5 minus 12i. Square root of minus 5 and minus 12i. So, when you find the square root, it should be a perfect square. Everybody knows that. Suppose 4 is there, square root is 2. 9 is there, square root 3. So, it should be perfect square first. So, we have to express this is a perfect square. Either a plus b whole square form or a minus b whole square form. But here minus is there. So, it can be converted into a minus b whole square form. Now, I am converting into that form. So, we want 2ab. So, I am taking separate now 2. So, what is remaining? Yes, 6i is there, right. Now, 6i to be factorized, sum of the squares minus 5 and product must be 6. Let us see. Yeah, what are the roots of factors of 6? That is 2 and 3, right. 2 into 3 into I. Now, minus 5 can be written as Yes, 4 minus 9. So, this is 9I square and this is 2 square. So, I will write 2 square here, minus 1 I am writing I square. So, this become 3I whole square minus 2 into 3I. So, this is A square plus B square minus 2AB, that is A minus B whole square. Now, if you take the square root, plus or minus 2 minus 3I. So, square root is plus or minus 2 minus 3I. This is the right answer and right option is D. Fourth option is right option. Question number 5. If I is root minus 1, of course I square is minus 1. What is the value of 4 plus 5 bracket minus 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2 whole power 334 plus 3 into minus 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2 whole power 365. What is the value? 4 options are given: 1 minus I root 3, minus 1 plus I root 3, minus I root 3 and I root 3. Let us see right answer and right option. Question number 5. 4 plus 5 into omega whole power 334 plus 3 times omega whole power 365. Right? Now, here further simplification. 334, let us write 333 plus 1. 333 into omega. This is, let us write 363 plus 2. So, why we are writing 333 and 363? Nothing but 3 multiples. Suppose if you take 3 multiples, omega is a cube root of unity. So, when omega cube become 1, omega power 6 become 1, omega power 9 becomes. So, omega power anything like 3 multiple will become 1. So, this is 1 and this is 1. So, if I replace 1 here, 5 omega. If I replace 1 here, omega square. Right? Now, 4 plus 5 into omega. Omega means minus 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2. Omega square minus 1 by 2 minus I root 3 by 2. Let us simplify. Minus 5 by 2, 5 I root 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2, 3 I root 3 by 2. Right? Minus 5 by 2 minus 3 by 2, that is minus 8 by 2 minus 4 plus 4. So, they get cancelled. Real part became cancelled, 0. Now, remaining 5 minus 3, 2 by 2. So, I root 3. So, your final answer is I root 3. So, right answer is I root 3. Right option is fourth one, that is D is the right answer. Question number 6. If delta is the determinant of 6i minus 3i 1, 4, 3i minus 1, 20, 3 and I is equal to x plus iy, then what is the x value, what is the y value? 4 options are given. First option, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 3. Second, x is equal to 0, y is equal to 3. Third one, x is equal to 3, y is equal to 1. And finally, fourth one, x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Let us see what is the right answer and right option. Question number 6. 6i minus 3i 1 and 4 3i minus 1 and 20 3i. Right? Now, if you consider 3 common here, right, let us take 3 common from the column 2, from column 2, right. Now, 6i, 4, 20. After taking 3 common, minus I 1. Now here minus I, here 1. 1 can be written as minus I square, right? So this I am taking here I common from the column 3. Take I common from column 3. Let us see what will happen. 6I 4 20. Now this is minus I and 1. If you take here I common, because 1 is there, we have to write minus I. Here if you take I common, you have to write I. If you take I common, you have to write 1. So what do you understand? Column 2 and column 3 equal. So 0. So what do you understand? X is equal to 0, Y is equal to 0. So right answer is origin 0 0. Right option is D, fourth option. Question number 7. The smallest positive integral value of n for which 1 plus I by 1 minus I whole to the power of n is equal to 1. So option A 8, option B given 16, option C is 12, option D is 4. But they are asking least positive integer value of n such that the given expression is satisfied. Now let us see right answer, right option, question number 7. 1 plus I by 1 minus I whole power n is 1. What is the least integer value of n? First I am taking realizing the denominator. Realization multiplying with the conjugate, because we don't allow imaginary in the denominator, just like rationalization. Now after realizing the denominator, 1 plus I into 1 plus I whole square by 1 minus I into 1 plus I, a square minus b square whole to the power of n is equal to 1. Now a plus b whole square, a square that is 1 square, b square that is I square, and 2ab that is 2i. If you put minus I square is 1, 1 plus 1 become 2 whole to the power of n, which is equal to 1. So 1 cancel and 2 also cancel. I to the power of n is 1, right? 1 can be written as, yes, I power 4. So it is very simple, n value is 4. Least integer value, of course R 4 multiple will give you one only answer, but among that least value is 4, because 8, 16 are there in the options. They are also right, but they are asking least value. So right answer is 4, right option is D, fourth option. Question number 8. If z square plus z plus 1 is equal to 0 and z is a complex number, then the value of z plus 1 by z whole square, z square plus 1 by z square whole square plus z cube plus 1 by z cube whole square, so on up to z power 6 plus 1 by z power 6 whole square. What is the value? Right? And options are given. First option 6, second is 54, third is 18, and fourth is 12. Let us see right answer and right option for question number 8. Z square plus z plus 1 is equal to 0. It is very clear, omega square plus omega plus 1. So z is equal to omega, right? Z square is omega square. Now according to this, what is the answer? Z plus 1 by z whole square, z square plus 1 by z square whole square, z cube plus 1 by z cube whole square up to z power 6 plus 1 by z power 6 whole square, right? Now this is omega plus omega square, that is minus 1. And this is omega square. 1 by omega square is omega. Omega cube 1. 1 by omega cube, that is also 1. Similarly, 3 more terms. Now, this is because 1 plus omega square is 0 and omega plus omega square become minus 1. Minus 1 whole square, minus 1 whole square, 1 plus 1, 2 square and 3 more terms. So, this is 1 plus 1 plus 2. Again another set of 1 plus 2, because up to 6 is there, no. So, what is the total now? Yes, 4 plus 4 we are getting 8. This is 2 square is 4. And of course, this is also 4. Then yes, 6 plus 6 is 12. Right answer is 12 and right option is fourth one, that is D. This is the right option. Question number 9. Let Z and omega are the complex numbers such that Z bar plus I omega bar is equal to 0 and arg Z into omega is pi, that is arg Z plus R omega. Then what is arg Z? That is amplitude of Z or argument of Z. Options are given pi by 4, pi by 2, pi by 6, 3 pi by 4. Let us see right answer, right option. Question number 9. Z bar plus I omega bar is given 0, right. Now, Z bar is equal to minus I omega bar, right. Z bar plus by omega bar is equal to minus I. This is Z by omega whole bar is equal to minus I. If you remove the bar, that is writing conjugate for this. Okay, I am writing now conjugate, that is removing bar. So, Z by omega, what is the conjugate of minus I? Yes, plus I. Now, Z is equal to I omega. It was given arg Z omega is pi, but arg Z omega is given pi. So, arg Z plus arg omega is pi, right. Now, omega I omega is given Z. So, I omega is given Z is equal to I omega. Is equal to pi. Suppose if you consider arg omega is theta, when you multiply I, what will happen? Suppose if you consider x plus iy is theta, when you multiply with ix, it become like this, right. Minus y by minus x by y you are getting. So, that is pi by 2 minus theta or minus pi by 2 plus theta. Let us write minus pi by 2 plus theta plus theta. So, 2 theta is equal to how much? 3 pi by 2 and theta become 3 pi by 4. So, right answer is 3 pi by 4 and right option is fourth one. So, answer is fourth option. Question number 10. If XR is given cos 3 pi by 3 power r plus I sin pi by 3 power r, then what is the value of x1 into x2 into x3 so on up to infinity? What is the answer? 4 options are given 1, minus 1, minus I. What is the right answer? Right option. Question number 10. XR is given cos pi by 3 power r plus I sin pi by 3 power r cis pi by 3 power r, right. Now, we want the value of x1 into x2 into x3 up to infinity, right. Let us find this value. X1 in the sense put r is equal to 1, cis pi by 3, cis pi by 3 square, cis pi by 3 cube, so on up to. We know that cis A into cis B is cis of A plus B. So, if you write cis one time, you can write pi by 3 plus pi by 3 square plus pi by 3 cube, so on up to infinity. Infinite GP a by 1 minus r. Infinite GP a by 1 minus r, that is 1 by 3. So, now 2 by 3. So, 3 cancel, cis pi by 2, that is cis pi by 2. What is cis pi by 2 value? Yes, cos pi by 2 plus I sin pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is 0, I into sin pi by 2 1. So, answer is I and option is fourth one, D is the right option. Question number 11. The value of 1 plus sin pi by 8 plus I cos pi by 8 by 1 plus sin pi by 8 minus I cos pi by 8 whole power 8 by 3. What is the right answer? 4 options given: minus 1, 1, 2, 0. Let us see right answer, right option. Question number 11. 1 plus sin pi by 8 plus I cos pi by 8. 1 plus sin pi by 8 minus I cos pi by 8 whole to the power of 8 by 3. So, actually this is a cube root. 3 answers will be there. Among that, one answer is given. Cube roots will be exist 3 roots. Under that, only one answer is given, real answer. Remaining 2 may be imaginary. So, we will find that particular answer. Suppose I want to convert sin into cos, 90 minus theta. So, pi by 2 minus pi by 8, 3 pi by 8. So, I can write cos 3 pi by 8. Same method here also. I want to convert cos into sin, alternate, that is sin 90 minus pi by 8, 3 pi by 8. Same method for the denominator also. 1 plus cos 3 pi by 8 minus I into sin 3 pi by 8 whole power 8 by 3. This is nothing but, if you simplify, 2 cos square 3 pi by 16 and 2 sin 3 pi by 16 cos 3 pi by 16. Take 2 cos pi by 16 numerator and denominator, cancel it, then you get this one. Cis 3 pi by 16 in the numerator, cis minus 3 pi by 16 in the denominator, whole power 8 by 3. Cis A by cis B, cis of A minus B. That means 3 pi by 16 minus of minus 3 pi by 16. Again it become 2 into 3 pi by 16, that is 3 pi by 8 only. Whole to the power of 8 by 3. According to de Moivre theorem, cis theta whole power n becomes cis n theta. Yes. So, 3 pi by 8 into 1 value 8 by 3. So, 3 cancel, 8 cancel, cis pi, that is cos pi plus I sin pi. Yeah, what is cos pi value? What is cos pi? Minus 1. I sin pi. Sin pi is 0. So, your answer is minus 1 and right option is first option. So, first option is right and minus 1 is first option. Question number 12. If omega is the cube root of unity, 1 omega square are cube roots of unity. Among that, one is given. Omega is the cube root of unity, then the value of sin of omega power 202 plus omega power 200 into pi minus pi by 4 value. 4 options given: 1 by root 2, minus 1 by root 2, minus root 3 by 2 and root 3 by 2. Let us see right answer, right option. Question number 12. Sin of omega power 202 plus omega power 200 into pi plus minus pi by 4. We know that 202, let us write in the 3 multiples, because omega power 3 multiple become 1. So, I write here 201 into omega, and here what we write 198, right, into omega square pi minus pi by 4. This become 1, this become 1. So, you get 1 into omega square. Again 1 plus omega square is 0. So, omega plus omega square is minus 1. Minus pi by 4 and sorry, this is minus pi only. Minus pi and minus pi by 4. That is minus, how much this is? 5 pi by 4. So, sine of minus theta minus sine theta. This is third quadrant. So, again negative. Minus of minus 1 by root 2. So, final answer is 1 by root 2. So, let us see where is this option. Answer is 1 by root 2. Option is A. First option. This is the right option. Question number 13. If omega is the cube root of unity, then tan of omega power 200 plus 1 by omega power 200 into pi minus pi by 4, what is the value? Minus 1, 1, 0 and 1 by root 2. Let us see right answer, right option, question number 13. Tan of omega power 200 plus 1 by omega power 200 into pi minus pi by 4. Let us see what is the right answer. Omega power 200, 198 into omega square. Omega power 198 into omega square into pi minus pi by 4. Now, again this is 1 into omega square and 1 by omega square. Same method, 1 by omega square is omega. So, you get omega square plus omega. Yes, omega square plus omega is minus 1. Why? Because 1 plus omega square is 0. So, I write minus 1 here. Tan of minus 5 pi by 4. Tan of minus theta minus tan theta. Third quadrant 225 degrees. 1 into minus. So, minus 1. Right answer is minus 1. Right option is A. This is the right option. Right answer is minus 1. Question number 14. If zk is equal to cos k pi by 10 plus I sin k pi by 10, then what is the value of z1 into z2 into z3 into z4? 4 options are given: minus 1, plus 1, 2 and minus 2. Let us see right answer, right option. Question number 14. zk cos k pi by 10 plus I sin k pi by 10. Now, if you write a cis model, this is cis theta, cos theta plus I sin theta is cis theta. So, this is cis k pi by 10. Now, we want z1 into z2 into z3 into z4, right. So, put k is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Cis pi by 10 into cis 2 pi by 10 into cis 3 pi by 10 into cis 4 pi by 10. And we know the formula cis A into cis B, cis of A plus B. So, pi by 10 plus 2 pi by 10 plus 3 pi by 10 plus 4 pi by 10. Right? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, that is nothing but 10 only. So, 10 pi by 10. What is this? 6 pi. Cos pi plus I sin pi. Cos pi plus I sin pi. Yes, tell me what is cos pi? Minus 1. I sin pi? 0. Answer is minus 1. Option is A, first option, where minus 1 is given. Question number 15. If 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta by sin theta plus I cos theta whole power 4 is equal to sin n theta plus I cos n theta. What is n value? Then n is equal to 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 options are given. Right option, right answer. Question number 15. 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta by sin theta I plus I cos theta power 4. Given that sin n theta cos n theta, 1 plus cos theta 2 cos square theta by 2. Yes. Again sin theta 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Here 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. If you take I common, 1 plus cos theta, again 2 cos square theta by 2 whole to the power of 4. Now take a 2 cos theta by 2 common in the numerator as well as denominator, cancel it. So after cancellation, cos theta by 2 I sin theta by 2 by here sin theta by 2 I cos theta by 2 whole to the power of 4. Right? Now let us write this is 6 theta by 2. 6 theta by 2. Here in the place of cos, sin is there. In the place of cos, sin place cos is there. So 90 minus pi by 2 minus theta by 2 whole to the power of 4. 6a by 6b, 6 of a minus b. If you subtract theta by 2 minus pi by 2 plus theta by 2 into 4. Now theta by 2 plus theta by 2, theta minus pi by 2 into 4. So you get 6 4 theta minus pi by 2. So you get cos 4 theta minus pi by 2, that is sin 4 theta, right, and cos sin pi by 2 minus theta, cos 4 theta. So if you see that n value become 4. So answer is 4. Option is first one. Answer A. Question number 16. If t square plus t plus 1 is equal to 0, then what is the value of t plus 1 by t whole square plus t square plus 1 by t square whole square, so on up to t to the power of 27 plus 1 by t power 27 whole square. Then options are given. So first option 54, second is 27, third is 72 and fourth one is 36. Let us see right answer, right option. Question number 16. T square plus t plus 1 is equal to 0, nothing but omega. So it is very clear, t is equal to omega. Now it is given t plus 1 by t, omega plus 1 by omega whole square, t square, that is omega square, 1 by omega square whole square, t cube, that is omega cube, plus 1 by t cube, that is 1 by omega, up to omega power 27, that is t power 27 given, omega power 27 whole square. What is this total? 1 by omega is omega square, and 1 by omega square is omega. This is 1 and this is 1. This is minus 1 whole square. This is again minus 1 whole square. This is 2 square. Now this is nothing but 1 and again 1 and again 4. Now it is given 27, omega power 27. So how many sets you get? 9 sets. Right? This is 6 into 9. So your answer is 54 and right option is A. This is the right option. Right answer is 54. Question number 17. The cube roots of unity given by 1 omega square. Then what are the roots of the equation given x minus 1 whole cube plus 8 is equal to 0? I repeat the question. Cube roots of unity 1 omega square. Using that, find the cube roots of x minus 1 whole cube plus 8 is equal to 0, or roots of the given equation. Options are given minus 1, 1 minus 2 omega, 1 minus 2 omega square, and similarly other also given. And finally 1 omega square is given, minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 also given. And what is the right answer, right option? Question number 17. X minus 1 whole cube plus 8. X minus 1 whole cube is minus 8. Now x minus 1 is minus 8 whole power 1 by 3. So minus 8 cube root is minus 2 into 1 power 1 by 3 cube roots of unity, and it is clearly given 1 omega square to be used here. So x minus 1 2 into 1 into 1 omega into omega square. So your final answer minus 2 omega minus 2 omega square, and take this minus 1 that side. So finally the solutions, x values, if you take 1 that side, 1 minus 2 omega and 1 minus 2 omega square. So minus 1 minus 2 omega minus 1 minus 2 omega square. These are the roots of the given equation, where omega and omega square and 1 are the cube roots of unity. So answer is minus 1 minus 2 omega, 1 minus 2 omega square. So what is the find answer in the options? First option. So first option is given these answers. So right option is first one. Question number 18. Sin pi by 900 into sigma r 1 to 10 r minus omega into r minus omega square is equal to dash. I repeat the question again. Sin pi by 900 into sigma r 1 to 10, first bracket r minus omega into second bracket r minus omega square. What is the value? 4 options are given. First option 1, second is minus 1, third is root 3 by 2, and fourth one is 0. Let us see right answer, right option. Question number 18. Sin of pi by 900 into sigma r 1 to 10 r minus omega into r minus omega square is equal to, this is your r, of course, this is not gamma, this is r only, We will write R here. Now, let us simplify. Sin pi by 900 into sigma R 1 to 10. R square, R omega square and omega cube. For this we need sigma R 1 to 10. Again sin pi by 900 into, if you apply omega plus omega square is minus 1, this become R and this is 1. If you apply sigma 10 square, yes, tell me what is sigma 10 square? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. 10 into 11 into 21 by 6. Sigma 10, n into n plus 1 by 2, 10 into 10 plus 1 by 2. And sigma 1, write 1 10 times, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 10 times. So, 10. Now, let us simplify this value. Sin pi by 900 into 6 is there 21, 3 7s are 3 2s are 2 5s are, right, 35 into 11 385 plus 2 5s are 5 into 11, yes, 55 and 10. So, 380 plus 5 plus 55, 440 plus 10, 450. So, final answer pi by 900 into 450. So, 450 into 2s are pi by 2. What is sin pi by 2? 1. So, right answer is 1. Right option is A. First option is right option. Answer is 1. Question number 19. If Z1, Z2, Z3 are 3 complex number such that modulus of Z1, modulus of Z2, modulus of Z3 and also modulus of 1 by Z1 plus 1 by Z2 plus 1 by Z3 all equal to 1. Each modulus is equal to 1. Then what is the value of modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3? 4 options given: 1, less than 1, greater than 3 and equal to 3. Let us see right answer, right option. Question number 19. Mod Z1 is 1, right? Mod Z square also 1 because 1 square. Z into Z bar is 1. Similarly for other also, that is Z2 into Z2 bar 1, Z3 into Z3 bar also 1 and 1 by Z1 plus 1 by Z2 plus 1 by Z3 also 1. Now, 1 by Z1 plus 1 by Z2 plus 1 by Z3 which is given 1. Now, because Z1 into Z1 bar is 1, 1 by Z1 can be replaced with Z1 bar. Yes, right. Z2 into Z2 bar is 1. So, 1 by Z2 we can write Z2 bar. Z3 into Z3 bar also 1. Here 1 by Z3 we can replace Z3 bar. Finally, mod Z into mod Z bar same value. So, we can write this is 1. So, from this we can understand, yes, modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 also 1. What is note here? Of course, option is A, right option. Yeah, I will write here note. Mod z value is x square y square root under. Of course, mod z bar also same. So, from this what we understand, mod z value and mod z bar value same only. So, mod z is equal to mod z bar. This is the note. That is the formula used here. So, right answer is 1. Right option is A. Question number 20. If z is equal to root 3 plus I whole power 6 plus root 3 minus I by 2 whole power 6. Once again I repeat, if z is equal to root 3 plus I by 2 whole power 6 plus root 3 minus I by 2 whole power 6, then what are the options given? First option, imaginary part of z is 0. Second option, real part of the z is 0. And third option, real z, imaginary z, if you multiply, positive. And fourth option, real z greater than 0 and imaginary z less than 0. Let us see right answer, right option. Question number 20. Root 3 plus I by 2 power 6. Root 3 minus I by 2 power 6. I am converting into mod amplitude form. So, how I can convert into mod amplitude form? Now, if you see here, root 3 square plus 1 square, root 4, 2, 2 by 2, 1. So, here modulus is 1 only. So, no need to bother about this. Now, r cis theta, theta is 1 by 2 tan inverse y by x, 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2, that is 1 by root 3. So, I get pi by 6 power 6 plus again here 1 into cis into minus pi by 6 whole power 6. Now, de Moivre theorem says cis theta power n is cis n theta. So, pi by 6 into 6 minus pi by 6 into 6. 6 get cancel, cis pi, cis minus pi. Cis pi in the sense cos pi plus I sin pi. Minus pi means cos pi minus I sin pi. Of course, this is 0, even though you can cancel. 2 cos pi minus 2. So, we understand real part is there, imaginary is 0 and real part is less than 0. So, we can conclude our answer, imaginary part is not there, real part we got minus 2. So, right answer is imaginary part 0, real part of z less than 0. Right option is A. According to this, first option is right answer. Question number 21. If iz cube plus z square minus z plus I is equal to 0, then what is the value of mod z? 4 options are given, 1, minus 1, minus 2, 0. Then what is the right option or right answer? It is very clear, modulus is always positive. Mod z means distance from the origin to the complex number. Distance is always positive. So, here it is very clear, second option, third option negative given, minus 1, minus 2. So, definitely they cannot be answers. So, first or fourth. So, fourth one is given 0. So, definitely answer must be 1. So, let us see now. Right answer, right option. Question number 21. iz cube plus z square minus z plus I is equal to 0. Then what is mod z? Put mod z is equal to minus I into minus I cube minus I whole square minus I plus I. So, minus I cube is minus I. So I cube is minus I into minus, so I, and this is I square, and this is I. Let us see, this is I square minus 1, and this is I square minus 1, and this is I, and this is I. So we are not getting 0. So let us go for one more trial value, put z is equal to I. So definitely we will get success now. So I cube minus I into I minus I square, and here I square, and here minus z, so minus I. So we got 0. So it is very clear z is not equal to minus I, but z is equal to I. So this is trial and error method. Now we want, actually what we want, mod z. So what is mod z? Yes, mod I. What is mod I? 1. So as I said, what is the right answer? 1. Right option A. Of course, without doing we can write the option, first option only right answer. Question number 22. If modulus of z minus 4 by z is equal to 2, then maximum value of mod z is. I repeat the question again. Modulus of z minus 4 by z is equal to 2, then what is the maximum value of mod z? Options are given: root 5 plus 1, root 5 minus 1, root 3 plus 1, root 3 minus 1. Let us see right answer, right option, question number 22. Now we want mod z, but it is given modulus of z minus 4 by z is 2. So we have to make use of that. So I will write z is equal to add minus 4 by z and again plus 4 by z. Can we write like this? Yes. Now this can be written as z1 plus z2. If you consider this is z1 and this is z2 less than or equal to mod z1 plus mod z2, polygon law. So we can write z minus 4 by z plus modulus of 4 by z. Right? Now z minus 4 by z value is given to 4 by z, that is mod z, and here the left hand side mod z. Now if you take quadratic, mod z square 2 into mod z plus 4. Now take everything left hand side. It is in the form of x square minus 2x minus 4. Right? Now this value, right, this is less than or equal to this. This is not 0, less than or equal to. So we will take less than or equal to 1. Now this is inequality. So what are the roots here? Minus b plus or minus root under b square minus 4ac, that is 16 by 2a. Now this is root 20, 2 root 5. So you get 2 plus or minus 2 root 5 by 2. If you cancel, you get 1 minus root 5 and 1 plus root 5. So because this is positive and this is negative, lie between the roots. So because 1 minus root 5 is negative, so you can't take it that. So from this we can write 0 less than or equal to mod z less than or equal to 1 plus root 5. So right answer, maximum value is 1 plus root 5. Answer A, first option. Root 5 plus 1 is the maximum value of mod z. Because mod cannot be negative, so we can't take 1 minus root 5. We start from 0 onwards. Actually, if this is x, it should lie between 1 minus root 5 to 1 plus root 5. But modulus is positive now, so 1 minus root 5 is negative. It can't take. It starts from 0 only. Even though it is 1 minus root 5 to 1 plus root 5, you write down 0 to 1 plus root 5 only. Minimum value 0, maximum value 1 plus root 5. In this question, they are asking maximum. So your answer is 1 plus root 5. Answer is, option is first one. Question number 23. if omega is not equal to 1 and cube root of unity, that is imaginary cube roots, complex roots. 1 omega, omega square, cube roots of unity. Among that, omega is not 1. So, they are taking the other two roots, imaginary or complex roots of unity. Now, what is the value of 1 plus omega minus omega square whole power 7? Options are given: minus 128 omega square, 128 omega square, 128 omega, and fourth option minus 128 omega. Let us see right answer, right option, question number 23. 1 plus omega minus omega square power 7. But already we know 1 plus omega square is 0. So, we get minus omega square here. Nothing but minus 2 into omega square power 7. Minus 2 power 7 into omega square power 7. Now, what is minus 2 power 7? Right. Minus 128. Omega square power 7, that is omega power 14. Now, again, because we know cube root of unity is omega, let us make into 3 multiples. 14 we can write omega power 12 into omega square. Because it is omega cube is 1, omega power 12 also 1. If you replace with 1, minus 128 omega square. Right answer is minus 128 omega square, and right option is A. A is the right option. Question number 24. The value of the determinant given by 1 minus 1 minus omega square, third row 1 omega square, omega power 4. We have to expand this determinant value and find the value. Options are given: 3 omega into omega minus 1, second option 3 omega into 1 minus omega, third option 3 omega square, finally fourth option 3 omega. What is the right answer? Right option, question number 24. So, det of 1, 1, 1, this is first row. Second row 1 minus 1 minus omega square and omega square. Finally, third row is given 1 omega square and omega power 4 is given. Omega cube is 1, so omega power 4 is omega only. Now, I am expanding this using Laplace expansion. Minus omega cube and minus omega power 4, that is omega only. Minus 1 into, leave this column and row, 1 into omega minus omega square. Finally, plus 1 into, leave this column and row, 1 into omega square minus of, right. Now, let us simplify. Minus omega, this is 1, and minus omega plus omega square, and 2 omega square plus 1. Let us see what is the simplification. Now, 3 omega square we are getting, and 1 got cancelled, and minus 3 omega we got. So, take 3 omega common, omega minus 1. So, right answer 3 omega into omega minus 1. Right option is A. First option is right. Question number 25. If 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, so on up to alpha n minus 1 are the nth roots of unity. One real root is there, one, and remaining imaginary or complex roots. Now, what is the value of 5 minus alpha 1 first bracket into 5 minus alpha 2 second bracket into third bracket 5 minus alpha 3 so on up to nth root, that is 5 minus alpha n minus 1 is equal to what? 4 options are given: 5 power n minus 1 by 4, second option 5 power n plus 1 by 4, third one 5 power n, and finally fourth one n. What is the right option and right answer to the question number 25? Now we know nth roots of unity like x to the power of n minus 1 is equal to 0. For this, the values of x given by 1, alpha 1, alpha 2 up to alpha n minus 1. But when we know the roots, suppose you know the roots of alpha and beta, how you write the equation? X minus alpha into x minus beta. Similarly, we can write x minus 1 into x minus alpha 1 into x minus alpha 2 into so on up to alpha n minus. Now, actually we want 5 minus alpha 1, 5 minus alpha 2. So, what we do? Put x is equal to 5. If you use x is equal to 5, 5 to the power of n minus 1 is equal to 5 minus 1 is equal to 5 minus alpha 1, 5 minus alpha 2, so on up to 5 minus alpha n. But we want only value from here to here. This is what 4. So, you can write 5 to the power of n minus 1 4 times 5 minus alpha 1 into 5 minus alpha 2 up to finally nth root 5 minus alpha n minus. We want only this value. So, take therefore this side. So, dividing with 4 both sides, 5 to the power of n minus 1 will give you 5 minus alpha 1 into 5 minus alpha 2 into so on up to 5 minus alpha n. So, our answer is 5 to the power of n minus 1 by 4. So, right option is first option A. This is the right answer, this is the right option. Question number 26. If modulus of Z1 is equal to 2, modulus of Z3 is equal to 3, Z2 is equal to 3. Now, modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus 5 plus 12y is less than, what is the modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus 5 plus 12y? Less than. That is maximum value we have to identify. Given that 18, 24, 36 and 54. Let us see right answer, right option to the question number 26. Modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus 5 plus 12y. Right? This is in the form of mod Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. So, solution is modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 less than or equal to mod Z1 plus mod Z2 plus mod Z3. Using this formula, polygon law, modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus 5 plus 12y is less than or equal to mod Z1 plus mod Z2 plus mod of 5 plus 12y. And it is very clear mod Z1 is given 2 in the problem. So, let us write 2 and mod Z2 is given 3. What is the modulus of 5 plus 12y? Yes, 5 square plus 12 square. So, 2 plus 3 plus this is 25 plus 144, 169, that is 13. 2 plus 3 plus 13. So, your answer is 18. So, this is less than 18. This value is less than 18. So, your answer is first. Question number 27. If A, B, C are the roots of y cube minus 3y square plus 3y plus 26 and omega is the cube root of unity, then what is the value of A minus 1 by B minus 1 plus B minus 1 by C minus 1 plus C minus 1 by A minus 1 is equal to, we have to express in terms of cube roots of unity, that is omega square. Now, given options are 3 omega square, minus 3 omega square, 2 omega square and omega square. Let us see right answer, right option, question number 27. Y cube 3y square plus 3y plus 26 is equal to 0, right. This is in the form of a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. So, add minus 1 and plus 1. Y cube minus 3y square plus 3y minus 1 plus 27. This is nothing but y minus 1 the whole cube plus 27, 0. So, y minus 1 whole cube is minus 27. Take cube root both sides. Y minus 1 is equal to minus 3 into 1 omega omega square. Minus 3, 3 omega, 3 omega square. Now, if you put y is equal to a minus 1 is equal to minus 3, b minus 1, 3 omega, c minus 1, 3 omega square. Now, let us apply the given to be found a minus 1 by b minus 1 minus 3 by 3 omega, 3 omega by 3 omega square, finally minus 3 omega square by minus. Let us see what is the answer. 1 by omega, this is 1 by omega, this is omega square. Again, if you replace 1 by omega with omega square plus omega square plus omega square, which will give you 3 omega square. This is the right answer, and right option is first option. Question number 28. The value of tan bracket open I log 2 minus 3i by 2 plus 3. Once again I repeat the question. The value of tan bracket open I log 2 minus 3i by 2 plus 3i. Options are given. First option minus 12 by 5, second option plus 12 by 5, third one minus 5 by 12, and finally fourth option 5 by 12. Let us see right answer and right option. Question number 28. Tan of bracket I log 2 minus 3i by 2 plus 3i, right. Now, let us write, this is modulus amplitude form r 6 theta, 2 square plus 3 square 13 6 theta, that is minus theta, by root 13 6 theta, right. Now, further simplification will give you root 13 cancel, cis a by cis b, cis of a minus b, cis of minus theta minus theta. Now, if you apply Euler's theorem, what is Euler theorem? Yes, e power I theta, because logarithm when no base is given, we write natural base, that is e. So, log e base e 1, if you remove that, I into minus 2 theta. What is I into I? I square minus 1 into minus. So, tan 2 theta. Yes, what is tan 2 theta formula? Right, 2 tan square theta minus 1. 2 tan square theta by 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. What is tan theta here? 3 by 2. 3 by 2. 1 minus 9 by 4. Right? 2 to cancel. 4 minus 9 minus 5 by 4. So, you get minus 12 by 5. So, right answer is minus 12 by 5. Right option is A. This is the right option. This is the right answer. Question number 29. If z is equal to cos 15 degrees plus I sin 15 degrees, then what is the value of z to the power of 8 minus 1 by z to the power of 8 plus 1? Now, options are given I root 3 minus I root 3 and 3i and minus 3i. Let us solve and find the value, right answer, and let us verify right option. Question number 29. Z is given cis 15 degrees, z to the power of 8 minus 1 by z to the power of 8 plus 1. We want this value. Cis 15 whole power 8, cis n theta. Cis 15 whole power 8, that is cis n theta. This is the de Moivre theorem. Now, 8 into 15, yes, 120 degrees. You are right. By cis 120. Yes, cis 120 means cos 120 plus I sin 120. What is cos 120? Minus 1 by 2. I sin 120 root 3 by 2 by cos 120 and I sin 120. Now, let us simplify this one. Minus 1 and minus 1 by 2, 3 by 2 by 1 minus 1 by 2, I root 3 by 2. Now, let us consider I root 3 common or 1 by 2 common. If you take I root 3 common, here root 3, because minus means I square, so I by 2 will be there. Here I root 3 taken common, 1 by 2, and same thing in the denominator, 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2. So, it is very simple, got cancel. So, your answer is I root 3, right answer I root 3, right option is first one. Question number 30. If alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation x square minus 2x plus 4 is equal to 0, then what is the value of alpha power 6 plus beta power 6? Options are given 128, 256, 64 and 32. What is the right answer, right option? Question number 30. X square minus 2x plus 4. So, let us find alpha beta. Minus b plus or minus root under b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is minus 12, any 2i root 3 by 2. After cancelling 2, 1 plus I root 3. So, alpha is 1 plus I root 3 and beta is 1 minus I root 3. Alpha power 6 plus beta power 6. This value we want, right? Now, 1 plus I root 3 power 6, 1 minus I root 3 power 6, right? Now, using mod amplitude form, this is modulus is root under root 3 square 3 plus 1 square 1, any 4, root 4 is 2. So, 2 cis theta or cis theta. What is theta? Tan theta is root 3 by 1, tan inverse y by x, 60 power 6, and here minus is there. Now, if you take 2 power 6 common, cis theta power n, cis n theta, pi by 6 into 6 minus pi by 6 into 6, 2 power 6, the 6 cancel, cis pi cos pi plus I sin pi, and cis minus pi cos pi minus I sin pi. We know very well cos pi is minus 1 and another cos pi is minus 1, I sin pi get cancelled. So, 2 power 6 into minus 2 minus 2 to the power of 7 minus 128. Right answer is minus 128, but here given option A, it will become minus 128. So, answer is option A. Question number 31. The complex number z is equal to x plus iy which satisfy modulus of z minus 5y by z plus 5y is equal to 1. Then it is locus lie on what? First option is given x axis, second is given y axis, third one is straight line y is equal to 5 horizontal line, and finally circle passing through origin. Let us find the locus of x comma y. Z is x plus iy, modulus of z minus 5y by z plus 5y is equal to 1. Mod z minus 5y is equal to z plus 5y by cross multiplication. PA is equal to PB gives perpendicular bisector of A and B. Perpendicular bisector PA is equal to PB. So, what is A here? Yes, 0 and minus 5, 0 and 5. This is on the y axis, right? 0 minus 5 and 0 5. Perpendicular bisector is x axis. X axis. So, answer is x axis and right option is first one.